Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. Yes. Okay, I had to restart this all over again. It's annoying. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do the Tree of Life presentation. Well, short presentation because I don't think I did as much research as I can on it. I've done my little bit, but yeah, I'm just gonna start on it right now before I get interrupted. Oh, I don't even know what that was. See, I'm really having it today. Okay. I know this is going to be quite a short explanation, but it's okay, it's fine. Okay, the Tree of Life is a popular universal symbol of that represents multiple different things across various cultures and religions. The symbol does not belong to one specific culture as it has been used all over the world for centuries. The tree is seen as a sacred symbol which carries significant meaning in both religious and spiritual philosophies. While the tree of life symbolizes many different things, there are some common themes that the symbol represents within multiple cultures. The meaning of the tree of life, a connection to everything. The tree of life commonly represents the interconnectedness of everything in the universe. It symbolizes togetherness and serves a reminder that you are never alone or isolated, but rather that you are connected to the earth, to the world. The roots of the tree of life dig deep and spread into the earth, thereby accepting nourishment from Mother Earth. Its branches reach up into the sky, accepting energy from the sun and the moon. Ancestry, family, and fertility. The tree of life symbol also represents the connection to one's family and ancestors. The tree of life has an insignificant network of branches that represents how a family grows and expands throughout many generations. It also symbolizes fertility as it always finds a way to keep growing through seeds or saplings and is lush and green, which signifies vitality, growth, and strength. A tree is a universal symbol of strength and growth as they stand tall and strong all over the earth. They spread their roots deep into the soil to ground and stabilize themselves. Trees can weather the toughest of storms, which is why they are such a prominent symbol for strength. The tree of life represents growth as a tree starts out as a small, delicate sapling and grows over a long time into a giant, strong tree. The tree grows up and outwards, representing how a person grows stronger and increases their knowledge and experience throughout their lifetime. Immortality and rebirth. The tree of life is a symbol for rebirth as trees lose their leaves and seem to be dead during the winter, but then new buds appear, new fresh leaves unfold during the spring. This represents the beginning of new life and a fresh start. The tree of life also symbolizes immortality because even as the tree grows old, it creates seeds that carries its essence, so it lives on through new saplings. Peace. Trees has always invoked a sense of calm and peace. So it's unsurprising that the tree of life is also a symbol of peacefulness, relaxation. presence as they stand tall and still while their leaves flutter in the breeze. In the breeze, the tree of life serves as a reminder for unique calming feeling that one gets from the trees. As a symbol, the tree of life goes all the way back to ancient times. The oldest known example was found in the tips these in Turkey. I can't even say that place. Turkey, which dates back to 700 BC. It is believed that the symbol spread from there various ways. It is believed that the symbol spread from there in various ways. A similar depiction of the tree was discovered in Abyssinians, which dates back to 300 BC. The symbol depicted a pine tree, and because pine trees do not die, the symbols are believed to be the first depictions of life. The tree of life is also strong significance to the ancient Celts. It represents harmony and balance and was an important symbol in Celtic culture. They believe it had magical powers, so when they cleared the lands, they would leave one single tree standing in the middle. They will hold their important gatherings under this tree, and it was a very serious crime to cut it down. Christianity. The tree of life is mentioned in the Bible in the book of Genesis. It is the tree that grows within the Garden of Eden and is the source of eternal life. There are several meanings behind the tree of life symbol in Christianity. Some believe it to be the symbol of humanity, free from corruption and sin, while others believe it to represent love. The tree is believed to have healing properties and its fruits grants immortality. In Buddhism, the tree of life is known as a Bodhi tree and is believed to be the tree of enlightenment. It was under this tree that Buddha reached enlightenment, so it is seen as a very sacred symbol. Let's see the Islam one. Islam. The tree of life is known as the tree of immortality. In the Quran, it appeared in Eden and is the tree from which Adam and Eve ate after Allah had forbidden them from doing so. Okay, let me show you. This is the Christianity depiction. This is the Christianity depiction. This is the... I can't even see it. This is the... Let's do the Muslim one because that's very clear. The Muslim depiction. So, let me see. So it represents eternal life as well. So I'm going to show the other one. I have to show the images a little more. This is a very nice image of it, of the tree of life. A timeless symbol of our connections to everything around us, and a powerful reminder that our own happiness and health are inevitably intertwined with happiness and health of all living things. The meaning of the tree of life. This is the biblical references, obviously. All religions since the origins of mankind are somehow tied to the trees. We already explored this subject in a previous article, leaning on some of 100 trees and plants cited in sacred scriptures, and besides them on how plants have been appointed with deep religious meaning throughout times. Let's just think about the wheat seed associated with the word of Christ and his own sacrifice. So it's turning very religious. So it references back to the Bible of Eden, back to Eden, which is what the last one did talk about. And let's see the Celtic meaning. The Celtic meaning. So of all that Bible bashing stuff. Okay, the Celtic tree of life symbolized harmony and balance. These days, the tree of life symbol is used for jewelry, decorations, tattoos, tapestries. Understanding the underlying meaning of this symbol should give us an insight on the ancient culture of Celts. Ancient Celts, the Druids, believed that the tree of life, or Can Bahad, possessed special powers. The tribal people of Ireland, while clearing the piece of land for human settlement, used to leave a tree in the center. They called the tree the Cran Behad. These people used to hold assemblies beneath the Can. The tree provided food, warmth, and shelter to the people. It also provided nourishment to other forms of life, such as animals, birds, insects, etc. Therefore, the tree has described as a force. Described as a force which took care of life on Earth. The Celtics believed that the trees was actually ancestors of human beings. The Celts inherited only those places which such trees was presented, teaching centers of the Druids, to whom located in quiet, tranquil surroundings of oak groves. One can find the designs of the tree of life depicted in the manner that is emerging from a pot. The pot was depicted in Celtic designs and patterns, is a symbol of Mother Earth, the source that nourishes all forms of life. Let me see if it says anything else. The Celtic tree knots, which I used to see a lot. The Celtic knots, also known as endless or majestic knots, do not have a beginning or end. Such designs symbolizes eternity, timeless of nature. The designs of the Celtic knots are characterized by roots and branches intertwined, to whom an endless knot. Celtic tree knots design tapestries with the symbol of Celtic trees are quite popular these days. The unique designs and patterns of each kind of a wall hanging, I think I've actually seen that somewhere. I think I've actually seen some of that stuff what they're saying before. I've actually seen that same thing they're talking about. This is what they're talking about. I've actually seen this before. I've seen it on a cloth or something, but like they say, it's been on tapestry and everything. So, hold on, you're not even seeing what I'm seeing, are you? This one I've seen before in my lifetime. I know I have seen it before. Because when you see things, you literally don't take notice of the thing, which I have done in the past. And then I've found out about it, found it in a book or something, and it's like surprising. So I like how they explain about the tree of life, because I've always wondered, because I know there's the Kabbalah tree of life as well, that is used where they call on several demons and stuff like that. So I know about that one as well. There's the Kemet tree of life as well. There's many different sides to the tree of life. You know, there's different sides to the tree of life in general. The Druids, I know, they did a lot of sacred ceremonies and stuff like that. They still kind of do it today. They're in Glastonbury, so I know a lot of that goes on under the tree and stuff like that. You know, so what this is telling me, I've actually either seen it somewhere or heard it somewhere before. So you know, sometimes things are not coincidental. When you see something, it's never coincidental. This is the day for me. It's not coincidental that I actually wanted to talk about this, because I was always very intrigued with a lot of things, you know, the Druids, Glastonbury as well. And I remember one lady told me about when she went Glastonbury, how welcoming they was with her and all that, because apparently there was black, I think it was black kings and queens or someone down there of height or something, noblemen. There's black noblemen down in Glastonbury. So when they see you, the warlocks or whoever's down there, it'll be a different something. So I've heard most of this. I've heard of a few things. So most of the things that I mentioned is either I've heard in passing or something, and I've completely forgotten it, and it's popped into my brain. So this for me is not new at all. It's not new. It's not new for me at all. You know, it's not new, and I'm actually quite glad that I've actually did this, even though I got interrupted the first time. But the tree of life, the meaning of it is really deep. I find anyway. Fertility. They said it was about immortality, fertility. What's the next one? Enlightenment. Fruitful. So those things I really can actually attain to, because that's what you go through as a human. That's all the things that you go through, fertility and all that stuff. That is really quite prominent. That's really quite oh, it's really quite prominent. So to me, this is nothing new what is going on here, and I'm very happy I did it a little bit on the tree of life, even if this is short-winded. But yeah, I'm glad to have all the talk about the fertility and everything else in it. That actually makes sense. That's what a human is about. You make babies, you get old, you stand strong, That's how it's saying to me. I mean, it could be saying something different to you, but you can tell me in the comments like how you think of this tree of life. You can even add information. It's fine with me. I like to know new things in it. So when I said I'm gonna come off, yeah, because I think I've done what I need to do on this subject. I'm not gonna waffle on. So have a good day, a good afternoon. Like I said, keep safe, keep steady, like the tree of life, So even though I didn't do the commit, because there's also not a commit, a Kabbalah to this as well. But to go into all that Kabbalah thing is just a whole nother something else. And I'm sure somebody else has done the Kabbalah on this tree of life already, But so have a good day, a good afternoon. Hope I see you soon, and like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day. All right, bye.